Well, 'tis the season to be joyful and sometimes to get a little bit too merry. With glasses of fizz flowing at countless Christmas parties, many of us will be waking up feeling a little worse for wear the morning after.
But according to the experts, there are ways to party-proof our bodies. So how can we celebrate the silly season and keep the holiday hangovers at bay? Gee, it's a big question.
So for more, we welcome nutritionist and dietitian Gemma O'Hanlon. Hi, Gemma.
Hi, Gemma.
Can we look at the science for just a second? What's actually happening to our bodies to get a hangover in the first place?
Well, look, alcohol is a toxin, and when we drink a lot of it, there's a lot of things going on. So first of all, we get dehydrated, and it can mess with our brain chemicals as well, and that's when we get that real anxiety, thumping headaches, and also alcohol metabolism in our body produces byproducts, and these can really also make us feel really unwell. So it's not a good thing to be drinking too much.
Are some drinks worse for us than others, or are there some drinks that are better than others?
Yeah, look, there's the more alcohol content of a drink, the higher chances are that you're going to have a worse hangover. So the better drinks are the ones that are obviously lower alcohol. So instead of having a low-carb beer, for example, have a light beer. Even things like, shots, having a big shot is going to, common sense would say that down the hatch really quickly, high concentration of alcohol, that's not going to do you any favours the next day. And also darker drinks. So darker drinks like red wines and rums contain compounds called congeners, and these are actually linked with a worse hangover as well.
Okay. Wow. What about preparation? Like lining your stomach, have something to eat before you go out.
Definitely. Yeah. So have a meal before you go out, because having food in your stomach will really help to slow down the absorption of alcohol.
So that's actually true?
Yes.
Because what happens, you go to a Christmas party, there is no actual dinner, it's just a canapé as they walk past.
And I mean, often they're the foods that probably we should be having, sometimes not all the time, and they not good for our health, but also we haven't lined that stomach and we haven't actually had a proper meal to slow that alcohol absorption.
So that's what it's got to do with it. It's the alcohol, it slows the alcohol absorption, having a meal.
What else can we do to sort of lessen the effects of a hangover during the night, on the night itself?
Yeah, well, okay, so I guess to avoid a hangover completely, obviously no alcohol is the best option.
Good tip, yeah.
But, zero alcohol options, this trend is now, there's so many drinks available that are zero alcohol, which is fantastic. Even having a glass of sparkling water with fresh lime, no one's going to know that that's not a vodka lime and soda. So you can get around it different ways. If you choose to drink, sip slowly, count your drinks, and a water between every wine. And I think if you choose to drink, instead of having 10 really poor quality drinks, go for 1 or 2 and really savour them.
Yeah, and really enjoy it. Not mindless drinking, right? Be mindful of what you're drinking. What about in the morning if you've haven't adhered to those rules and you do end up with a hangover?
Yeah.
What can we do?
So rehydration is key, and I think sports drinks can play a part in helping us to get those electrolytes back into our body. As well as hydrating. Also, B vitamins are really important. So B vitamins are actually depleted in our bodies when we drink alcohol. So a B vitamin boosted breakfast, something like whole grain toast with avocado, eggs, mushrooms, this will give you a boost of B vitamins. And even just getting up, I know we often feel terrible, but getting up, moving around, getting those endorphins going, they're going to help as well.
Christmas time particularly, you hear the term hair of the dog because it's a long campaign. Truth? Myth?
Look, having the hair of the dog that bit you is not going to help. It'll just delay the hangover even longer. So, you might, just delay it. But essentially our body has to start metabolising that alcohol again. So you're really delaying the inevitable.
You told us that water, have a water between your drinks. But what about a recent headline that said drinking water does not help a hangover? What's your take on that?
Well, look, I think water can certainly play a role because we do need to rehydrate as well as getting those electrolytes in. But I think it doesn't address all the other factors involved, like those byproducts produced from alcohol, metabolism, and even poor sleep that happens when we drink a lot of alcohol. Yeah. And I think really a hangover, as horrible as it is, it's really sending us that message that, look, guys, I'm really in a world of hurt here. We probably shouldn't be doing this too often, and I think that's probably something we can listen to.
Yes. Hey, we're out of time, but congratulations quickly on your engagement.
Oh, thank you so much,
Beautiful
Larry.
news leading into Christmas. Congrats.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Gemma. We're back after this.